Hi guys, thanks for joining us again on the channel. So there's a reason I haven't talked about this one until now. It's not because I didn't want to talk about it, but because I needed to get it right. And now the wait's over, but before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details. So this projector has been a ride to review. I kept circling back to that idea of it's a game changer. It's not a game changer because it kind of nails what this thing feels like in real life. On one hand, the image quality and brightness feel like a leap, especially for a sub $2,000 laser setup. On the other hand, I'm not going to pretend that content alone isn't the bottleneck some days. Still, this projector has surprised me in good ways. Unboxing was a pleasant surprise. It came well protected, and the remote even had AAA batteries in the box. Nice little touch that saves you a trip to the drawer. The design is the same clean black cube you might know from the Mars line, so it looks sleek in any room and doesn't scream hobby tech. I did notice there was a bit of naming confusion in the marketing. Mars Pro 4K2, then DBOX02, sort of a minor curiosity, but it doesn't affect day-to-day use once you're up and running. Setup was refreshingly quick, plug in, power on, and you're guided through Keystone, Focus, and Wi-Fi. The Keystone system is surprisingly flexible, letting me place this projector off to the side of the room and still get everything squared up onto a 120-inch screen. It's the kind of thing that makes you feel like you could actually place it where you want, instead of having to posture the room around the device. One of the biggest upgrades I didn't realize I'd love this much is the built-in Google TV. No more dongle drama or hunting for a streaming stick. Netflix, Prime, YouTube, and thousands more apps live right there, which is a real-time saver and a cleaner setup overall. The difference from the older Linux-based systems is night and day in usability. In terms of viewing, the brightness is genuinely usable in daylight. Dangbei quotes 2450 ANSI lumens, which translates to roughly 3000 in the real world, and you can tell the image holds up with ambient light filtering in. I grabbed some daytime test shots from the couch, and the image stayed sharp with convincing color and depth. And yes, 4K content looks impressive. It isn't just marketing gloss, the depth, color richness, and overall contrast hold their own at that price point. It's not a cinema ceiling level HDR beast, but it's plenty capable for nightly movie marathons or a high-end gaming session. Sound from the projector is solid but not earth-shattering. Dolby Audio with DTS HD handles basic movie dialogue and effects, but a soundbar really helps sell the home theater vibe once you're serious about the setup. If you've got a good receiver or a sub, you'll probably wonder how you ever watched without it. There are a few nitpicks worth noting. The documentation isn't as thorough as I'd like, especially around manual fine-tuning of autofocus and Keystone. And the 3D mode is weak, with glasses needing to be bought separately, and a manual switch every time you want to enable it. The remote could also use a mute button, though voice control covers some of that. A tilting stand and a carrying handle would be nice after you've moved it around a bit. Bottom line, for the price, this projector is an excellent value. It delivers sharp, bright 4K laser imagery that can fill a sizable room and makes daytime viewing surprisingly viable. If you pair it with a solid sound system and blackout curtains, you're looking at a home theater experience that's hard to beat at this level. If you're seriously considering a laser projector, this is worth a close look. Alright, that's going to be it for today's review. Thanks for watching, and if you're curious, the product link is in the description if you want to check details or see any available offers.